What's up, peeps? So last night, Warzone released a set of nerfs that a lot of people were not expecting, and it was a pretty odd timing. But I'm not going to be going over all the exact numbers today. I'm going to be going more over the testing of these guns, and more importantly, I'm going to be going over the Cold War AK47 because they increased the recoil, the EM2, and as well, we're going to be testing the new flinch that they added to the Cold War Swiss Sniper and the Modern Warfare KAR98. All that in today's video. Let's jump right into it. So first off, with the AK47, all they said was the initial recoil deviation has been increased. And again, we're going to be doing a couple different tests here. So number one, we're just going to be doing a simple 30-meter test, right? Something that if you were pretty close, pretty in front, right? So here we go. Again, if he is fairly close, no recoil really noticed here. Now we're going to be going a little bit further away. So now something that is about 80 meters, right? Let's go ahead and beam. And again, still pretty manageable. It does move a little bit, but again, really nothing much here. Now, let's do something a little bit further away. So let's go ahead with that greenhouse. That's 135 meters, and this should be pretty significant. So let's say he's right there. Again, try to beam the guy, and it's, I mean, I would say it's about the same as before. So again, this is only like the initial recoil that was adjusted. I don't really feel that much of a kick. Maybe like at the beginning, you do get a little bit more of a kick, and then it kind of like brings back down a little bit. But again, it's not that huge of a huge difference. Next up, we got the EM2, where they did change the neck damage multiplier. But here we do have the recoil magnitude increased, and the recoil deviation also increased. So let's go ahead and test it out. Again, first we're just going to be testing out something fairly up close, and even from up close I could definitely notice that a little bit more than I could. So you could definitely feel that kick up a little bit more. Next up, we're going with like an 80-meter test right here, and again, that initial sort of kickoff does feel a little bit more, but again, nothing really too complicated. Next up, let's go with the test of 160 meters, and I mean, I guess you could feel a little bit more. Definitely all those shots would not have hit if I was beaming with that EM2. So definitely maybe further away shots you can feel a little bit more, but I would still say they are going to be within the meta. I mean, comparing these guns against the Cold War guns that exist in this game, I still think these are going to be fairly competitive. Now let's jump into the snipers. So both of the snipers, the Swiss and the KAR98, have been reduced with the flinch by 62%. So I'm going to try and see if somebody can go ahead and start shooting at me while I aim at them and see if I can get something. So let me shoot him a little bit, and let me just start peeking him, and let's see. So again, one of those shots there, I mean, not pretty significant there. Hopefully, to be honest, I expected that to be a lot more of a flinch. I mean, when it comes to 62%, like if you guys would see the difference with the Vanguard weapons, you move crazy. So to be honest, that really wasn't as big as I was expecting. Let's jump ahead against these guys and just go ahead and retest that. There we go. So somebody is going to come out now. Hopefully he comes and peeks me. I don't know why they're so scared. It's Plunder. He's throwing grenades and stuff. Oh my. I mean, I'm trying. I mean, as you guys can see there, I mean, I guess maybe a little bit, but to be honest, I really don't. I mean, 62% should have been a lot more than that. Now let's go ahead and test with the KAR98. So now we do have the KAR98, and let's just go ahead and hopefully this dude shoots at us. So there we go. Hopefully he gets some shots on us. So on the KAR98, I guess I felt a little bit more. I mean, maybe I guess you'll feel the flinch a little bit more the further you are away from your target, obviously. But to be honest, I really felt that the flinch where you can really move was a lot more OP when you're being aggressive, right? Because if you're far away, I guess it does pull you off target, but you can re-aim and do a bunch of things. But I just feel that when you were being aggressive, that was kind of like one of the biggest issues with the sniper, right? Because you could keep on track. And then like, let's take a look. Hopefully this guy shoots us. Let's see if we can take a couple shots over here. So I mean, I guess, you know, they did move a little bit, but just it's for consideration, I'm gonna put the Cold Vanguard sniper right now just so you guys can see what that's like. So So after testing it, it does feel they're about the same, maybe the same amount of flinch, but I would still say maybe the Swiss does have a little bit less flinch out of all the other weapons. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think and what are your thoughts on the nerfs. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you all in the next one.